Like, you know what? I'm gonna make a statement, and that's why I named this track "Statement." So fast, let's run this.
I'm here at Hippie Fest with Adam, Cashen.
So guys,
what's up, guys? How you doing?
My name is PvP.
Hey,
I'm all the way from
you
Tennessee.
killed that shit, bro.
By the sea.
You know,
707
lyrics.
the streets of heaven.
People were vibing with it. I want to ask you, bro.
Yeah.
How'd you feel up there on stage?
Man, honestly, every time I go on stage, realistically, it kind of just like feels like almost like I'm in a trance. You know what I mean? Like, no matter what I'm dealing with that day, if I go up on the mic, like, I just kind of forget about it, and I just hone in, and sometimes it's like I don't want to sound corny or cliche, like a blackout, you know what I mean? Like, I don't even fucking...
Just locked in.
Yeah, just locked in, yeah. Just exactly, locked in, yeah.
Now, one thing I want to ask you, bro, like, you're an MC, you're a wordsmith, and, you know, you're from the East Coast.
Yeah.
Like, growing up in the East Coast influence your style and your flow?
Oh yeah, definitely, bro. Like, the people that I grew up listening to originally was like Wu-Tang Clan, D-Block, LOX, Redman, Biggie, you know, all that kind of shit. So like, that's what inspired me. And then as far, cause I make beats, all this shit you heard up there, that was all my own production. And like, production wise, I got inspired by Ninth Wonder, Jay Dilla, Alchemist, and then of course, like, when I came out to the West Coast, I kind of got a different sound of music that I wasn't really exposed to when I was growing up. But yeah, I would say lyrically, I'm definitely East Coast heavily influenced.
I didn't know that you produce your own beats.
Yeah, bro, yeah.
Hey, the production was on point as well.
I appreciate that.
I was you bought those beats.
It's too expensive to buy beats. Nah, I'm just kidding. But for real though, like, the way I learned how to do everything was just because growing up I didn't really have a lot of bread, so every time I wanted something, like, I had to just do it myself. Like, if I wanted to record, I had to buy a mic. You know, I couldn't, like, because it's cheaper to buy a mic than it is to continuously buy studio time, you know?
So do you make all your music in-house too?
Yeah, literally at my house, yes.
That's right. Produce all the beat, engineer it, and record it all the same spot.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
That's right. Man, you being a MC influenced by East Coast, you know.
Really quick.
That's
so
like
this one right
in
here.
New York of hip hop.
Thank you guys for that. Shout out to y'all for listening.
What is hip hop?
So this next one I'm gonna need.
Man, hip hop is, I mean,
really quick.
It's poetry, but with rhythm and with beats, you know? That's really what it is. Hip hop is, but it's more than just music. Like, hip hop is a whole culture. Hip hop is like, it's like a community. You know what I mean? There's different sectors to hip hop. There's like trap, then there's boom bap, there's, you know, neo soul rap, pop rap. There's all different pockets. So every little pocket has its own different unique community. It's a whole umbrella of a genre. You know what I mean?
Here pretty soon. It's called Pure Dope. It's out on YouTube if y'all want to check it out.
Man, for your listeners out there and anyone who's watching this or listening to music, what's some advice you got for them when they listen to your message in your music?
The message that I'm really trying to send in my music is just like, be yourself. Don't be afraid to be yourself. Don't be afraid to, like, you know, if you're vulnerable, like, if you got something that's pressing on your heart, like, music doesn't always have to be like a flex, like a contest, you know, like a popularity contest. You just got to put out some real stuff. You know what I mean? And just be yourself and just stop waiting for opportunities. Just make the opportunities.
And for all the listeners, you got any future projects coming out, like a tape or some singles?
Yeah, I actually just dropped 2 songs within the last 2 weeks. On my Spotify, I got my single Fraud and then my single Make You Mine. And I'm gonna just keep dropping singles, and I do have a project that I'm actually gonna be dropping. It's called Stories from Carter Road.
Stories what?
Stories from Carter Road.
Stories from Carter Way.
It's loud. It's loud. Carter Road.
Carter Road.
It's like the street that I grew up on in Massachusetts. Yeah.
Ever since you moved out here, because I heard you OC.
Yeah.
Right. How you like it in Cali compared to back home? You ever miss home? Get homesick?
I mean, honestly, I get homesick just for like the people that I grew up with and stuff like that. But as far as, like, you know, wanting to live there, nah, I don't. Just because I love Cali, I love that, like, there's so much activity. Where I grew up is a really small town, and there's not really any venues to do hip hop shows. So like this couldn't really happen there, and especially this. You know what I mean? Like this is chill.
You can't be cheating over there, huh?
You can, but it's not as accepted.
Okay, I get you.
Yeah.
You got the projects coming out. Where could the people find your music and your social media?
So all my social media is just the same. It's just my name, Adam Cashen, ADAMCASHEN. Spotify, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, all that stuff.
I'm here with Adam Cashen. Thank you for coming out to Hippie Fest, bro. You killed that shit.
Thank you, dog. Thank you for real.
All right, bro.